Yo! What's up, lads and ladies? It's me, your boy Alex, with another kind of guide video, I guess. This one's going to be about the upcoming Saviour patch and the reward tracks that I think matter the most. One thing I do want to say, and this is going to make me sound like a turbo nerd, but, you know, I love it anyway. This background music is from Eremos, which is the new Kali starting area in Grandis. I really like the OST in this game, and a lot of people that I speak to don't actually like listen to it or like engage with it. They just like play streams or stuff on the side. But I don't know, I'm just pointing out that's kind of cool. I'll leave a link to sort of the OST that I like in the comments, and I'll also leave a link to Steve and Max Orange Mushroom blog, because I'm going to reference some of the things that they've put out there already, just to kind of like reiterate my point and show what I'm doing. But if you do get a chance, just head over to them and let you know that you appreciate them, because they do like a lot for the Maple community, and it's, you know, it's kind of cool, like the amount of things they do. So just, and inspiring, I guess. So just say thanks to them. Moving on, we're going to sort of go into my preparation around reward tracks, because to me, they're one of the most important things for nice, easy, free rewards. There's a lot of cosmetics, a lot of growth items, like a lot of player power comes from reward tracks. So I'm going to talk about the Saviour ones upcoming. To sort of preface this, in what I look for in these reward tracks, I'll show you what I'm doing right now, and that is in this sort of pre-Saviour end of anniversary era. I'm saving the growth potion from the Golden Fairy Bros and from the momentary shop, the momentary like event tree, and I'm going to not claim them until the 13th. Because I'm then going to put them in storage and try and use them on my Hyperburn by leveling to 250 fast enough before they expire. Because then I can get to 251 straight away. This is a real nice easy bump just to sort of get me that bit closer to Grandis instantly. But that's the kind of stuff that I'm looking for when I'm going through these like tracks. So keep that in mind as we go forward. The next one we're going to talk about is going to be the Hyperburning track itself. Again, most of us have already gone through this. It's basically the same as the previous Hyperburning, but for those that aren't initiated with it, this is a track that goes all the way from level 1 to 250 for a new character or an existing level 200 character. And it gives you the burning effect, which is 1 level, and you get 2 extra on top, all the way until 250, which is absolutely insane. It's crazy. And you get all of these rewards on screen now. You get a 30-day pet. You get free equipment up to 200, you get a title which gives you bonus EXP, you get free symbols for each area that you go to, you get core gemstones, which are node stones in GMS translation, and you get absolutely tons of them. You get a free ab slab weapon, a dominator, and all of this you can just use to carry yourself to 250 really quickly. Again, you do dailies on the side to sort of help the symbols grow, but having that level 5 of each area when you get there, it's incredible. It's a massive power boost. And it's really, really nice. But again, the Hyperburning track is very focused on the character itself. There's no sort of utility for moving it in and around your account. A lot of the things from the other tracks will go into my Hyperburning at least, so I can progress faster. What I mean by that is, for example, this is the Wongshan Restaurant capping UI, which is the main capping system of Saviour. And every time you cap, either by doing daily quests, you kill 2k monsters, you get X amount of runes, X amount of Polo portals, you get 300 points, and you can claim a stamp. When you get a certain number of stamps, you get EXP that you can then give to a character. And you see on the top left it says that EXP coupon thing. I'm going to give all of that to my Hyperburning character to level it as fast as possible and get what I need. But that's not the only thing in this reward. You can see there's also that item track of growth potion selectors. There's a symbol selector there, which is absolutely crazy. It's either 200 arcane symbols or 40 sacred symbols. And if you pay for the double pass, of course, you double that. So you then go from 40 symbols, which is 8 days worth of Odium dailies, to 16, which is over 2 weeks of like free Odium daily symbols, which is, you know, it's just crazy. It's crazy. But the other crazy thing in there is the magnificent growth potions. On the free track, you can see there is 2, but if you pay, again, you double, and you get an extra 4 mag growth potions, which is absolutely insane, because that's just it's just like a huge chunk of EXP, man. Even if I use it on my main, that would be like at least like 10% with all those growth potions. It's crazy. But having all of this on a hyper burn will just super get you. When you hit that 250, if you can use all of them and push, it'll get you to Lamina and it'll get you to Grandis so much quicker. The other thing you can do with the EXP from the Wongshan Restaurant, as Steve mentions in his video, which I'll link down below, is you can use all of it on your Kali, the new class coming out with Saviour, because she also has a reward track, as you can see on the screen. And this track is, again, it's a very greedy, centralized track around growing the Kali itself. So not a lot of it is tradable. But there's some really cool stuff in here. There's a really cute pet. Yeah, it's cute. Whatever, man. I like it. There's like titles, there's trait potions to get pocket slot really quickly, loads of symbols. Again, there's node stones, growth potions to help the character itself level up. This is really good. One thing that I think is tradable is the Absolab weapon box or the Dominator box. Based on the Korean text, you can see basically everything is untradeable, but the other boxes are movable within account. Whether that happens to us in GMS or Maple Sea, I don't know. We'll find out when the patch notes drop. But the reason I bring up Kali is because she has a second reward track. And this is based on you getting a Kali to level 200 first, and it then unlocks this reward track for the rest of your account, which is a really, really good one. It's based on killing 2,000 monsters a day, so most people, that's your Cernium dailies. And then you've got at day 5, you'll see in particular, there's something called a Candy Bean box. And I believe that is the CPBB Vac Pet, the little pink bean, which is a free Vac Pet. If you don't know what a Vac Pet is, it's a pet that sucks up items in a radius around it, which is especially useful in higher level mobbing maps because there's many more platforms. You don't need to care about moving efficiently or being in the correct place for a loot timer because your pet just vacs up everything. It's really, really good, and it's free, so that would be great. There's also a damage skin in this, but it's not a unit skin, so I don't particularly care for it because I only like unit damage skins. There's a cute like Kali outfit in there and a chair. The outfit is the outfit that she's wearing in the UI itself. It's her like canon story outfit, and it looks really good. But there's also another magnificent growth potion, which is number 7. And again, they're just going to carry on stacking up and up and up. There's loads of like really good stuff in this event. It's crazy, man. Following on from that, with Saviour itself, there's like every week in the Saviour event, there is a separate like event going on by itself. And for one of the weeks, the greeting week, which I assume is going to be the first week, right, is the welcome greeting week. There is another growth potion. In KMS, this was based on the number of players that logged in, I believe, but it's been localized to the other servers to be a login timer. So you can just leave the game on and go do literally anything else if you don't want to be on for as long as it is. But it's, again, free stuff. There's a choo-choo outfit set in here, which is an NX costume, which gives you stats. So if you're struggling with bosses, it can give you a little bit of juice. There's a cute cape with Chef Wonky that like follows you around. And again, the mag potion. Following on from that, another one of the event weeks is the bubble tea, the boba week. In KMS, this was like a rice cake New Year event, but it's been localized for the overseas servers to be bubble tea or boba tea, and I believe we're going to have to collect the tapioca balls. I think it's tapioca, bro. I'll be honest, I've had boba like twice in my life. But you collect all of the balls and you get another. This is mag potion number 9 at the end of this. There's 2x, there's event rings, there's EXP core gemstones. There's, again, littered through all of the events. There's so many items that can just give you so much player power. Another one of the weeks, this isn't so much a reward track, but it's just a very important thing to the event, in my opinion, is the event minigame of weeks. The one on the left, the Spiegelman event minigame, is an EXP event. Similar to the Ignition minigames or to the Wardrobe in the Momentary event. And you can do the minigame 7 times a day. Now, if you've done the previous event minigames, you can imagine that that's a very substantial amount of EXP, especially for level 200s, 210s, 220s. It's going to be crazy for that week for people to get level 3 links, or to help grow and nurture some boss mules, because that amount of EXP is really, really good. And then next to it, we've got the ChemD like cosmetic week, which again is more mini games, but it's more focused on cosmetics. So outfits, capes, overalls. There might be a medal. I have no idea. I haven't really looked into that one. But after that, there is another. This one I don't have much information on. All I've seen was in Steve's video, and it's Blake's cheer up event. And if I had to guess what this is, I think it's Mike's power up week, which based on the Korean version is where the Shiny Star Force occurred, which as you can see is the 5, 10, 15 event and the 30% discount at the same time, which is an incredible opportunity to grow your character's gear and to get stronger. I don't really know much else about this. We'll just kind of have to wait until patch notes, but I assume that's what it is. I could be completely wrong, and I imagine I probably am. It's probably some GMS event similar to when we had the Blake Android event instead of the what's it, BTS Jin. It might just be a reskin of something else. We never know. But based on that, that's sort of the important things from Saviour out of the way. So as you can see on the right, we have 9 growth potions. Now that's a lot of EXP. Each potion by itself gives 627 bill per use. So 9 potions is 5.6 trill of EXP, aka you go from 250 to 254, 20%-ish from the potions alone. That's with no capping, no dailies, no nothing. Just that's pure EXP in a bottle. It's insane. And of course, I'm going to use this to supplement grinding on the side, so I'll be able to get to 260 much faster. But again, it's all up to your own mileage. You don't need to go crazy like this. I'm not telling you what to do. This is just sort of like what I find interesting about having access to like Orange Mushroom, is being able to see all of these events upcoming and be able to theory craft around them and sort of look into progression and how to like make the most of the time that I'm going to put into it, which is, you know, is really interesting. But yeah, that's kind of it. I'll post a couple more videos based on hyperburning as we get closer. I'm gonna do a hyperburning like review of like my own Dawn Warrior, because it was a hyperburn from Ignition, because I watched a couple videos and kind of inspired me to just sort of, I don't know, show what was achieved, because I saw a couple gear videos and stuff and that was kind of cool. But yeah, if you like this, you know, subscribe, pog. I don't really mind. I just kind of do this for fun, so if you want to subscribe you can. But you know, thanks for all of the support so far. And yeah, have a enjoyable morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you live in the world, and I'll see you in the next one, man. Thank you very much.